like a long time ago now. That was Friday night last week. Nick Maxwell will be the captain on Saturday and the coach will be the Silver Fox, Mick Malthouse. Great to have you on board again, Mick.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Just getting the old band back together every Thursday night. Cousins and Malthouse.
It's a good combination.
The old firm.
Yeah. Tell me, we sat on Sunday, or Thursday and Sunday now again. That seems a long time ago. The week seemed to drag on. I mean, do you just want to play the game now, Mick?
Yeah, you do. There's no question about that. It's a bit like, you know, there's 8 days in this case with us. You've got to cut it as short as you can in the most appropriate way that you don't get the players to have idle time. But we want to give them the weekend off, so really, we had things on Saturday, of course, and Sunday they're off. So straight away Monday, bang into it. And we've been steady ever since. So the player group itself, and we purposely opened up Wednesday. I think if you're looking for strategies on Wednesday, you're in a bit of bother. So one of the great things was that walking out in that ground, there was just a complete row of little kids under the fence. Now, most of them probably won't go to the game on Saturday, so it's their opportunity to see their heroes train. It was fantastic. It was a good day.
Well, let's have a look at the side. This is the side that has been named as of 5 o'clock tonight. It's a very settled setup. Prestigiacomo and Davis come in, Tommy Harley.
Yeah, obviously it's going to be a huge talking point in any selection going into a grand final. It seems that Brown and Presti are like for like. A lot of talk will be surrounding Leon Davis coming in for Goldsack, obviously a small forward for a key defender. Davis can provide that role, that inside 50 forward pressure, which Collingwood have been so great at this year. So probably surprise a few people, I think, Richo.
Yeah, I guess, Mick, we'll ask you the question. A lot of people outside of Collingwood have all these expectations of Leon Davis. He's always had a lot of critics. What are your expectations on Saturday for Leon?
Well, he's gone from a player, say, All-Australian player 2 years ago where he played a lot in the middle, wing, half-forward, to being pushed probably as a half-forward pocket. He's tackling his number one in the competition in that area of the ground,
yeah.
and he's added that value to us. And he does provide an X factor. He's a recognised goal kicker and the freakish goals. And sometimes in finals, you know, it's one of those ones that may just you need or set your light or whatever the case is. And let me say, you can't afford to leave him alone. So someone has to be very, very good to play on him.
Yeah.
Mick, I asked Ross the same question, but how hard was it to tell Tyson and Nathan that they will not fulfil a boyhood dream? And when did you tell them?
Well, let me clarify this. I've spoken to all the boys who have been in that mix of being in and out of the side, read the papers. Now, we have still got a training session to go. And it's so important that the 25 players all believe they've got a chance because, quite frankly, they have. And I'm not trying to play games here. Those 25 players, in particular, say the 3 that are outside the 22, they will go to training tomorrow and they will be told them if they're in or they're out by the time the parade's over.
So it hasn't happened yet?
Well, we can't afford to do that because of circumstance, and we're just going to weigh all that up. The side looks okay in 22. I'm very, very happy with the 22, but I'm also very happy with the 3 that we've got emergencies, and that's just a fact of life. I'm not here to say something that it's not. That's just a fact of life. We're very, as I say, it's a good settled side. We've changed it a couple of times, but we've changed it a couple of times in the last 4 or 5 weeks. Very rarely we've gone in with the same side. And yeah.
So Mick, do you expect, I assume you've seen the St Kilda lineup with the McAvoy-Baker decision, do you expect there to be a late change?
Tommy, I was surprised. Baker coming in is no surprise. McAvoy going out is a surprise. Well,
does that alter your selection?
No, probably won't alter our selection. Does it mean that one of their 3 could come in? Yeah, I think there's a strong possibility they could come in. Put it this way, we are always alert to the 25. And being a grand final, one would suspect that there could be a 26. Now, I'm saying a 26 because you've got to be flexible enough in your own mind to go through the side and look for all the scenarios that could take place. Expect, as it's the old saying, expect the unexpected. But when it happens, be ready for it.
So, Mick, would your 22 know after training tomorrow, or do you leave it up to right before game time to make a change?
They will know when they go back to the club tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's an obligation. I've said to them that right there and then that is the side. But the 3 emergencies, be alert that you, as we've all been before, you walk in on match day, something takes place and you change your mind. And I don't mean change your mind as in that you'll just all of a sudden dump some player, but there could be someone who wakes up, your soreness hasn't gone out, you'll make a change.
Mick, we know how good the 92 and 94 premiership sides were. Is this side better?
Cuzzy, come on, these you weren't in either of those, so different, very, very different. Football is so different. From 92 to 94, the side was relevant. It was based on a good defensive mechanism. I reckon one of the things I still remember David Parkin saying, if they reckon they're tight, you watch how defensive we are next year. They want a premiership next year based on defence. I just think it's wrong to start comparing eras. That's a long time ago, 94, Cuzzy. I've got a few more grey hairs. Actually, when I think about it, I probably did have dark hair. Then you caused half the other ones.
You two are going to talk over the break. More from Mick on the other side of the break. But first, unfazed by missing a Brownlow medal on Monday night, Dane Swan's sole focus is this Saturday.